today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Take it in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
From the 35 on second down. Love.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A first down carry for Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Love now. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The Giants at 5-3 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Love. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep.
2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
Love.
This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Giants have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. other teams I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
So that one a long 11-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go with the Packer offense, guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Rodgers.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Dillon now on 1st and 10. Buddy Johnson there on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Dillon.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A jet sweep, Doubs. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, this drive has been a model of efficiency. They've done everything they wanted to, and the defensive guys, they've got to be getting frustrated. They can't figure out how to get off the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running the toss here to Dillon.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run a toss here with Dillon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Over the middle to Beckham. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. Love looking to throw it. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Love from the gun. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Love, they go play action now. It's caught by OBJ. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. To the air again, Love. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's Kingsley Enagbare finding a way in to bring him down. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 2nd and 5 now. Rodgers got Dobbs over the middle. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Completes it again to Dobbs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's short. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Josiah DeGuara, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And this one's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. On 2nd down, Dillon. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Robert Tonyan, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have moved out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was Robert Tonyan capping it all off on the touchdown grab.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it's down at 10. There's A.J. Dillon, such a powerful runner. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Rodgers now on first down.
He's got Tonyan complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Forced out to his left. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We begin in the Hoosier State, Carolina paying the rare visit to Indianapolis. And it's the Colts who've been the better of the two. They lead at halftime. Baker Mayfield.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tonyan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Running left is Dillon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. On now is the Packers punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. 52 yards on the ground for him so far. On 2nd down at 4. Love. This one is Slayton over the middle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 18. Barkley, inside handoff. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Working out of the gun. Love. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. On play action. Love to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Love being chased out left.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers
throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Dillon.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Rodgers going to throw.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for defenders to shadow him across all that ground.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They give to Dillon out of the gun. Down inside the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. To throw again on second down. Love. Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Again, it's Love. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. A solid stiff arm. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. From the 44, Love. He finds his target, Beckham. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. And this is incomplete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Love. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Going back to Love. He finds his man. It's Robinson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Love. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Green Bay about set for another series. Here comes Romeo Doubs. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Now he'll escape to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. Robert Tonyan, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
New York set to take the field. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. First down, Love to pass. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive, because truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. A first down carry for Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Love now on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Giants on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Giants! Juwan Johnson from 8 yards out. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So they get the score, still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Gano for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. A 10-play drive that time. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Rodgers now on 1st down. Completes it again to Dobbs. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Rodgers. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Dillon on the inside give. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Dillon. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. A couple more minutes and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out of the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Packers, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.